Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Naisha if you're new here, and in today's video we are going to be doing a Sephora haul and try on. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Naisha. I'm a mom of two obsessed with makeup, and recently Sephora has been having some sales. So first they had their 4th of July sale, so they marked down a bunch of things, so I got a couple of things, and then they had the points multiplier event. So like I've always said before, whenever I'm shopping I need to have a coupon, some sort of points, discount, something, or else I can't do it. So with the points multiplier event, since I am a VIB, you usually get 1 point for every dollar that you spend, but with the points multiplier event we were getting 3 points for every dollar that you spend. So I took that opportunity to get some LYS beauty that I've been wanting to try out, as well as some makeup by Mario that I've been wanting to try out. Both brands are pretty reasonably priced, so that was really good. And then of course, getting the points multiplier, I did 3 separate orders, and with one order I got enough points to be able to get the 500 points to get $10 off of the second order. And then with the multiplier it gave me almost all of those points back. So like I said, that's the way I like to do it. I like to manipulate the system for my benefit, so it makes me feel better about spending money. But anyway, so today we try out a whole bunch of new stuff. LYS Beauty, I got the foundation, the primer, we got some makeup by Mario. I got makeup by Mario on one side, LYS Beauty on the other side, and they're very similar because as you can see it looks pretty much the same. And of course we're going with a very pinky mauvey vibe. And also with the eyeshadow palette that we're using today, I did another TikTok hack, and this is how it turned out. You'll see which hack we used and how it worked out, but you can see, you let me know if you think it worked out or not, and you'll see in the video what we did and how it went. I'll let you decide for yourself. But anyway, if you're interested in seeing me try on a bunch of new products from Sephora and this TikTok hack to get this nice pinky eye that we got going on, if you're interested in seeing all of that, please keep on watching. Okay, so I already have my eyebrows done and my eyes primed because I don't have any of those that I just got. So we're going to start with eyeshadow, and I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Cherry. I got this one, they were having a sale. I got it 50% off, so it was $24.40. It might still be on sale. Everything that I talk about, I'm going to link it down below if it's still available. You never know, it might still be on sale. So this is what the inside of this palette looks like. You guys know these are my tones, these pinky colors, and I like that there's a nice deep color over here to deepen things up with. So this is what we're going to use today, and we're actually going to do a new TikTok hack. Let's see if this actually works. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from dark to light, and we're just going to place the color in stripes, strokes, and then we're going to blend it, and that's supposed to be an easy way to do your eye makeup. So first thing, we're going to go in with the darkest color right out here. Just do a stripe. I'm going to try not to do anything else but just a stripe. Then I'm going to flip the brush, and I'm going to go in with another matte color right here. Then we're going to grab a slightly smaller brush, and then we're going to get an even lighter matte color right in the middle. And then now we're going to switch to shimmers. And first I'm going to go in with the deeper one first. I don't know if this is going to work, y'all. And then the lighter shimmer on the inner corner. Hopefully you can see we're basically going from light to dark or dark to light. And now I'm going to use the Urban Decay brushes included with the palette, and we're going to start to blend. So I'm going to start to blend from the darkest color, blend it into that medium color, and then blend it into the lighter color. I'm going to blend a little bit more on the outside because I got to make my shape. For the shimmers, I'm actually going to blend it with the flat shader brush that I used. Just gonna go over the 2 colors and blend them into the matte color, and that's pretty much it. You know what, I'll give them that. That was pretty easy. It's a little bit more patchy than I would like, and not as defined, but it actually does give a really nice easy look. I'm gonna go back with the fluffy brush and blend the crease a little more. I'll probably go in with a crease color because I feel like a lot of my lid is naked. Maybe I need it to go a little bit higher. But for the most part, that is really easy, and it does give a decent looking eye. Once you put wing liner and lashes on, you'll see this will actually look pretty decent. So I'm gonna go in with a crease color, kind of blend in, giving myself some color in the crease. And then I want to get a little bit more on the outer V right here. Give it a little bit more shape. Okay, I'm back with the transition color. Trust me, it was fine the way it is, but just the way that I am, I need a little bit more. Not bad. Okay, I'm gonna do this other eye and then we'll come back and finish off the eye. Okay, and now we're back with the liner and lashes on. And honestly, like I said before, it is not bad at all. It will do a really nice, quick eye look, and it does look pretty finished. I am going to finish it up with like inner corner highlight and brow bone highlight, all that stuff, lower lash, and we'll finish up with the face. But let's move on to the face. For primer, we're going to go in with the LYS Secure Skin Gripping Primer. This has niacinamide, AHA. It's for pore and shine control. We like the sound of that. Oh my gosh, I thought it was dented, but it's actually a triangle. Everything in this collection is very triangular. That's their thing. For a minute I thought it was busted, but it's just shaped like a triangle. So it's nice and clear and jelly-like. We're just gonna take that all over the face. It feels very similar to the Milk Hydro Grip, just a little runnier. It feels hydrating on the skin, and it is drying down, so it'll probably dry down to be pretty sticky since it is a gripping primer. And then for foundation, we're going to go in with the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. This also has hyaluronic acid, turmeric, ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is actually good for stress relief, which I always need, so that's good. And this is the packaging, beautiful packaging, rose gold cap, glass packaging. The color looks pretty good. I had a hard time finding a color, a shade for me, because literally every one of my other foundations that I put in, it kept saying they don't have a match for me. So we landed at this one. I can't remember which one I put in, but this looks like a pretty decent color. As you can see, it's very runny. It is a serum foundation, and I'm gonna blend that in with a sponge. Just get it on my sponge and go to town. It's a tiny bit warm, but it'll work. Okay, so far just looking at this on the skin, it looks really pretty. Nice, radiant. I can see it's kind of gliding over the pores. A nice medium coverage, I would say. Let's see how it works on these blemishes over here. Yeah, definitely medium coverage. I don't know how much you're going to be able to build it up because it depends on how much this dries down. Okay, it's not kind of sitting on my nose. And I know this is like a serum-y foundation, so I don't feel like it's going to dry down. It's probably going to stay, you know, kind of dewy like this, which I don't mind. I always set with powder because I'm oily, but it does feel like it's kind of just sitting on my nose. The rest of my skin is fine, but my nose is just kind of sitting there. But my nose always acts up with foundation. I try to put as little on there as possible because it's always a problem. So far, you know, it's nice and dewy. It's medium coverage. I am still seeing a little bit of my blemishes showing through, which I don't mind because we're going to put other stuff on top of this, so that's fine. I am seeing like weird patches. I don't know if you can see a weird patch right here where it's clinging to something. So I don't know if it's clinging to the primer. And it's also happening over on this side. It's kind of clinging to some patches. Could be the primer, could be my skincare, I don't know. But we'll keep moving. I don't have a concealer, but in my order they were giving out some free Lancome Teintedol, so I got the Teintedol, the foundation, and I got the color 420 Bisque N, which is actually lighter than the color that I usually use, and then the Teintedol Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. And normally I would have gone for something in the 300 range, but they didn't have that, so I got, which one is this? 110. This is not even the one that I asked for. Yes, this is going to be way too light for me. I'm not even going to bother to use this, but I'm going to use the foundation as a concealer. Take the foundation. Teintedol foundation is one of my favorite, if not my favorite foundation. So I'm just going to squeeze it on the back of my hand and just put it on with a brush. As you can see, it's way light as a foundation, but it'll work as a highlighting concealer. And I know in general this foundation has a decent amount of coverage, so it'll work to cover these bags. For bronzer contour, I'm so excited to use the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick, and I have the color Dark. This is the second to last. I think there might be only one color after this. Absolutely love this, love the packaging, love the soft touch, love the simplicity of the black and white. I talked about getting this in my first Will I Buy It. I told y'all I was going to get it. So this is the color. Pretty nice color, nice neutral brown. So this color should work really well for me. So I'm going to go in like I do with all my bronzer sticks, contour sticks, in the usual places. Really nice color, nice and pigmented. I don't do my neck and my chin because, yeah, it's not going to work. This comes with its own little brush. So we're going to use that to blend it out. Let's see if that works. So the way he does it, he just kind of like pushes and dabs it in. And that is actually working perfectly. See that blended out really nicely. I'm going to go over this with my sponge after, but I'm not swiping, I'm just kind of pushing it in with this brush. Now I'm going to use like the side of the brush. The brush is a little bit angled. I don't know if you can see. It's angled, so I'm going to use this point of the brush right along the side of my nose to blend out the nose contour. And just gently blend it out. Okay, so that's the contour blended out, and to be honest, it actually blended out really nicely. It's a nice color, not too deep, giving me a little bit of depth and warmth. So now I'm going to use my sponge and I'm going to blend out the foundation that we're using as concealer. Alright, so that is the concealer and bronzer blended out. Everything is looking good so far. Still pretty dewy. We are going to set. So I have two cream blushes. I have the Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Blush Stick, and this is in the color Raspberry. And then I have the LYS Beauty Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in the color Passion. They're both pretty bright pink blushes. So I'm going to do Makeup by Mario on one side and LYS Beauty on the other side. And I'm not going anywhere, so it's okay that I'm wearing two different color blushes. So this is what the LYS Beauty one looks like. Nice, deep pink color. I'm just going to go in with the butt of my sponge and dab it onto the cheek. Ooh, that looks bright and pigmented. Let's see. Yeah, that's really pigmented. Ooh. It's a beautiful color though, but it is very pigmented. Alright, we're going to have to tone that down a little. Alright, so I'm just going to go over with the side that has my foundation on it and blend that out, girl. I love blush, but that was a bit much. See, that's a lot better, and it's a beautiful raspberry color. Alright, now we have the Makeup by Mario one. Again, there's the brush on one side. Ooh. And then this is the color. This one is a little bit brighter. A little bit brighter than the LYS Beauty one. So I'm just gonna go right in. Again, it's giving some good pigment. I'm gonna blend it out with the brush that's attached. So both the blush and the bronzer come with this brush. Okay, so blend it out. You can see that actually these don't look that much different on the skin. One just looks slightly lighter than the other, so really doesn't make a difference. I'm gonna go now and set my under eyes and then the rest of my face. So we'll start with my under eyes. I'm just gonna use a regular loose setting powder because I don't have a new one. Okay, and to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with the LYS Beauty Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder, and I have the color Ambition, which is medium tan. So this is the color. I'll be honest with you, it looks a little light for medium tan, but it's translucent, so it really shouldn't have a lot of color to it. So I'm just going to go in with my fluffy brush. Doesn't have a lot of kick up, so that's good. And just set the rest of my face. Okay, so looking at my skin, I am seeing a couple patches. So I don't know if that's the primer grabbing onto stuff, or you know, it's not mixing well with my skincare, Right here we have some patchiness. I'm gonna have to use these things individually and see how it works, because I mean, I don't think you can see it very well on camera, so we shall see. The powder itself is nice. It's translucent. It doesn't leave any color on my skin like they said. Everything else is set down and is still looking pretty luminous, dewy, skin-like, so that's good. Okay, so for bronzer, again, we have two powder bronzers. So we have the LYS Beauty No Limits Matte Bronzer, and this is in the color Courage or Tan. And then we have the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer, Powder Bronzer, and this is also in the color Dark. So I'm going to keep the brand on each side. So I'm going to put the LYS Beauty on this side and Makeup by Mario on this side. So this is what the Makeup by Mario looks like. It's a little washed out on camera, but it looks like a decent color. Nice and neutral again. So I'm just going to go in with my brush. Okay, this is a really nice color. It's giving me good warmth, and it is building. I'm gonna put a little bit here. See, with bronzers, you're not gonna see like a huge difference, because that's the point of it, is just to warm up your skin. It's not really supposed to give you the craziest amount of color. If you want a lot of color and a lot of contouring, you use a contour for that. But anyway, and then now we're going to try the Makeup by Mario. So this is in the color Dark. This one is way warmer than the LYS Beauty one. So pretty similar depth. The LYS Beauty one is a little bit lighter, but this is neutral and this is warm. I honestly prefer my bronzers to be a little bit warm. The neutral one is not bad at all. Oh, and the Makeup by Mario one is very powdery. It's a lot of fallout. Alright, so then we bronze up this side. Pretty much the same thing, a decent amount of warmth on the skin. I don't like the fact that there's so much kick up in the pan when I'm doing this. It's a lot. It's a very soft powder. So you either have to use a soft brush or stop digging into it like I do. I'm going to use the more neutral one, the LYS Beauty, to contour my nose. Give it a little bit of shape. Brush. And then for powder blush, I only have the one, the Makeup by Mario. It's the Soft Pop Powder Blush, and this is in the color Poppy Pink. So I'm going to use this on both sides. As you can see, the cream blushes were pretty similar. This is the color. It's also very similar to both cream blushes. So I'm just going to pop this on my cheeks. It's a really nice soft pink. This is perfect for layering over the cream blush. Well, you guys know me, I love blush, I love pink. So okay, so I just went ahead and do some highlight because I didn't have a new highlight, and I did some setting spray. So now let's finish up the eyes. I'm going to be real quick. Okay, so on the lower lash line, I'm just going to take the two darkest colors. I'm going to start with the darkest color right at the closest to the lash line, and then we're going to blend that out with the lighter burgundy color. Then we're going to take the lightest sort of the light pink shimmer, and we're going to do the inner corner and the brow bone. Okay, now we're going to finish off with the lips. So first I went ahead and lined my lip with the Huda Beauty Lip Contour, and this is in Trophy Wife, a beautiful mauvey pink. And then we're going to go over top with the LYS Beauty Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. Heard a lot of good things about these. Okay, so this is what the packaging look like. Again, it has that triangular shape, which is actually pretty cool, and it's basically a lip gloss lip oil, and has this really cool shape for the lips. So I'm just gonna, so it gives a really nice glossy lip, and I like that shape because it really gets you to be able to get into the points. Like if you have a really pronounced cupid's bow, you can really get around it. Of course, it's a mess because of the lip liner. I'll just wipe it off before I close it, and you just snap it back on. Okay, and here we have the finished look. I went ahead and did some mascara, and I did some Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Woodstock in the waterline. and just some earrings, a little bit of headband, so I can look a little bit more decent. I just wanted to do this video really quick because I've had this stuff for so long and I've been dying to try it. Honestly, overall, no complaints. The only problem is the combo between the primer and the foundation and maybe the powder, it left some patches here and there. Could be my skincare. I did my skincare like hours ago, so there could be some sort of mixing that's going on there. So I'm obviously going to use all the LYS Beauty by itself with different things to see how I like it. So far it's really beautiful, really skin-like, nice and glowy. I do look nice and glowy and I like that. Don't know how long it's gonna wear with all this glow on my oily skin, but it really does look beautiful. The Makeup by Mario products worked beautifully, and I even like the brush on the other side. I heard a lot of people complaining about the brush, it was stiff, that. I like the brush. It's just really a tap-in motion. It's not like a sweeping. It's too stiff for sweeping, but it's pretty good for just like tapping in the product. And based on what I've seen him do, because I saw the video with him and Jackie Aina, he basically just taps it on. So that's what I did today, and it worked out perfectly. The formulas were really nice, very pigmented, showed up really nicely on the skin. Again, I'll use them separately of the LYS Beauty stuff and see and try it out some more, and I can come back and let you know how much I like it. But so far, first impression, I really did enjoy them. Now, this Tic Tac eyeshadow hack, listen, for a real quick run out the door sort of look, it works. It's not as precise and as pigmented as shaped the way I like my eyeshadow to look, but it's really good for a nice quick easy look. With these Urban Decay shadows, they're really nice. They blended out really nice. It didn't take a lot of blending. I see a lot of people that do it on Instagram. They're saying that it's cool, but it requires a lot of blending. With good eyeshadows like these, they were really nice. It didn't require a lot of blending, as you saw, and it did turn out really nice. It looks like I actually did full eyeshadow situation. Again, not as pigmented, not as precise, but it really did look nice. Once you throw on the lashes and the liner, it turned out well. So if you're a beginner and you want to try this out, definitely try it out, but make sure and use good eyeshadows so you're not struggling. Because with the darkest one that you're just going to place on the outer V, that might be a little hard to blend out depending on the eyeshadow that you use. This Urban Decay one blended out really nicely, and you still see a little bit of depth on the outer V. So it did work out really nicely for me. Not something I would do all the time, but it works if you want to try it. Other than that, the formulas, Urban Decay eyeshadows, I have no problem with them. The formulas in here are beautiful. And lastly, I really enjoyed the lip oil. So far, it looks beautiful. It's nice and glossy, comfortable, not sticky at all, and it's giving a nice shiny lip like we like. So I think overall we had a success. Just gotta figure out what's going on with the foundation products, but we did have a lot of good things today. So if you enjoyed this video and this look and all these products that I used, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for watching all the way through to the end. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.